Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're unveiling the secret to cooking tender and juicy meats. Whether you're a novice in the kitchen or a seasoned chef, understanding the techniques and science behind cooking meat can elevate your culinary skills to new heights. From selecting the right cut and mastering marinades to the magic of slow cooking and the importance of resting, we'll cover everything you need to know to achieve mouthwatering, perfectly cooked meats every time. Let's dive in. 1. Understanding the science of meat tenderness. Cooking tender and juicy meats is often considered an art, but there's a science behind it that can be understood and mastered. At the heart of this science are proteins like collagen and myoglobin. Collagen, found in the connective tissues of meat, breaks down into gelatin when cooked slowly, resulting in a tender texture. Myoglobin is the protein responsible for the color of the meat and its juiciness. Knowing how these proteins behave under heat can be the difference between a dry steak and a succulent one. Temperature control is essential, as cooking meat at too high a temperature can cause the proteins to tighten, squeezing out moisture. The key is to strike a balance, allowing the collagen to break down without drying out the meat. 2. The importance of the right cut. Selecting the right cut of meat is crucial for achieving tenderness and juiciness. Cuts from parts of the animal that are less used, such as the tenderloin, are naturally more tender. Conversely, cuts from more active areas, like the shoulder, tend to be tougher but are rich in flavor. Understanding which cut to use for specific cooking methods can enhance the final dish. For instance, a ribeye steak is perfect for grilling due to its marbling, whereas a brisket benefits from slow cooking. By choosing the right cut, you can tailor your cooking technique to ensure the meat remains tender and flavorful. 3. The magic of marinades. Marinades are a fantastic way to infuse flavor and tenderize meat. They typically consist of an acidic component, such as vinegar or citrus juice, which helps to break down the proteins in the meat, making it more tender. Adding herbs and spices to the marinade can also enhance the taste profile. However, it's important to marinate for the right amount of time. Too short, and the flavors won't penetrate. Too long, and the acids can make the meat mushy. Generally, a few hours to overnight is sufficient for most cuts. Remember, the goal is to enhance the natural flavors of the meat, not overpower them. 4. Temperature. The key to juiciness. Cooking meat to the right internal temperature is vital for achieving juiciness. Overcooking can lead to dry, tough meat, while undercooking might leave it inedible. A meat thermometer is an essential tool for this task. For instance, a medium rare steak should reach an internal temperature of about 130,135 degrees Fahrenheit, 54-57 degrees Celsius. Poultry, on the other hand, should be cooked to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius, to ensure safety. Allowing the meat to rest after cooking is also crucial, as it lets the juices redistribute, resulting in a more succulent bite. 5. Slow cooking for maximum tenderness. Slow cooking is a technique that can transform even the toughest cuts into tender, juicy masterpieces. By cooking meat at low temperatures for extended periods, the collagen slowly melts, creating a rich, gelatinous texture. This method is perfect for cuts like pork shoulder or beef chuck. Slow cooking can be done in an oven, slow cooker, or even a smoker. The key is patience. Rushing the process can lead to disappointing results. Slow cooking not only tenderizes the meat but also allows flavors to meld and intensify. 6. The role of fat in tenderness. Fat plays a significant role in determining the tenderness and juiciness of meat. Marbling, which is the intramuscular fat, melts during cooking, basting the meat from within. This not only imparts flavor but also keeps the meat moist. Leaner cuts, like chicken breast, require careful attention to avoid drying out. Techniques such as brining or wrapping in bacon can help introduce moisture and flavor. Understanding the role of fat can guide your cooking decisions, ensuring a delicious outcome. 7. The art of searing. Searing is a technique used to create a flavorful crust on the meat, often referred to as the Maillard reaction. This process not only enhances the taste but also locks in juices. To achieve the perfect sear, start with dry meat in a hot pan. Avoid overcrowding the pan, as this can lead to steaming rather than searing. Once a deep brown crust forms, the meat can be finished in the oven or on a lower heat. The result is a beautiful contrast between the crispy exterior and tender interior. 8. The impact of resting meat. Allowing meat to rest after cooking is an often overlooked but crucial step in achieving tenderness and juiciness. During cooking, juices are pushed to the center of the meat. Resting, typically for about 5–15 minutes depending on the size of the cut, allows these juices to redistribute evenly. Cutting into the meat too soon can cause the juices to spill out, leading to a dry dish. Think of resting as the final step in the cooking process, ensuring every bite is as juicy as the last. 9. Using brines for juicy results. Brining is a technique that involves soaking meat in a saltwater solution before cooking. This method infuses the meat with moisture and flavor, making it particularly effective for lean cuts like turkey or pork chops. The salt in the brine helps to break down muscle proteins, allowing the meat to retain more moisture during cooking. Brining times can vary, but generally, a few hours to overnight is sufficient. This simple step can make a noticeable difference in the final dish, ensuring a juicy, flavorful outcome. 10. Choosing the right cooking method. The cooking method you choose can greatly impact the tenderness and juiciness of the meat. Grilling, roasting, braising, and smoking each have their own advantages. For example, grilling is perfect for quick cooking cuts like steaks, while braising is ideal for tougher cuts that benefit from slow, moist heat. Understanding the strengths of each method allows you to tailor your approach to the specific cut of meat. By choosing the right technique, you can unlock the full potential of the meat, ensuring a tender and juicy result every time.